Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are, whenever you're watching. Thank you for checking out the 6-Minute Daily. We've got a little bit to talk about today, more than a little bit, I think. Pretty much oriented around goofy Hollywood stories. Of course, you guys saw the fake geek stuff that Jezebel ran yesterday. If you didn't, you will see that plenty this weekend, I'm sure. You might even see it appear today in about 3 hours on the Friday pre-flight show that I do live right before we get into all of our weekend shows, like our favorites, like Friday Night Tides and Doomcock's Friday Night Frolics and all of the other great things that happen on Fridays, including the after party over on Ord's channel where we, play Mario Kart and yell at each other. So let's move forward. We've got a little bit to cover, so let's get into it. First and foremost, we have Marilyn Manson now being investigated even further by the LA Sheriff's Department over abuse allegations. Now, a lot of people have made abuse allegations about a lot of other people. Relationships are difficult, complicated places to be. And Marilyn Manson is an oddball, an odd bird, whatever term you want to use. He's an odd dude. And that's okay. You're allowed to be odd in this world. That's individualism. And you know what? It made him a lot of money. It gave him a lot of notoriety. But if any of the allegations floating around are true about him, then he should face some kind of consequence. But at the same time, I'm tired of this type of culture. I think you should be accountable when you're accountable. You should be investigated when there's merit. You shouldn't be investigated because somebody says something, that it can't be proven. And that seems to be the case nowadays in a lot of these cases. I really hope that what's going on here is above board and honest and fair. And if that's the case, if he did something, you know what? He should be held accountable. But the Sheriff's Department is after him, and we'll read quickly from the story. Brian Warner, a.k.a. Marilyn Manson, because that's his real name, is being investigated by the Los Angeles Sheriff's Department over recent abuse allegations made by multiple women. Deadline can confirm. Who knows? There's a lot of weird stuff that people do in their bedroom. His ex-fiance, of course, Evan Rachel Wood, posted on Instagram that she had been horrifically abused. All right. Well, we'll have to see. I mean, obviously, he's been dropped by his agency, and when you that's the first step to them coming at you, because now, you can't get jobs through that agency anymore. CAA is one of the most powerful. This is a weird story we should keep track of. So let's just move better. And as Darius Munchausen says, they probably should have known better. Or actually, I guess that was Apex Comics. So yeah, you're probably right. Disney Plus went down for 10 minutes last night as the latest WandaVision episode dropped. I can't imagine why. Maybe because they don't have the capacity. They've been in this position for a while. This is the first time that it's done it for a while. But they weren't prepared for the fact that they have grown their streaming service at a pace that's 2 years faster than they had originally intended. So this kind of thing is going to happen when you have that kind of a surge at the time that you release a given show or episode. Now, of course, everybody that's covering this was obviously waiting for this thing to hit. So that's probably why the service went down. In fact, I would guess on it. But Disney Plus suffered outages across the US, Canada, and the UK as subscribers fired up their streamer service to watch the 7th episode of WandaVision. The episode dropped early on Friday morning, but users reported issues with their Disney Plus account on Twitter, and many said the streamer was crashing. Well, you know what? You have a popular show. This is going to happen, regardless of whether you have an integrated infrastructure or not. But yeah, we've seen plenty of these errors before. Usually, it was around the first season of The Mandalorian because they just weren't prepared for it. They really weren't. And I have to say, on most streaming devices like Roku and such, they still are pretty clunky. I'm not a big fan of the interface, but that's okay. I don't think I'm going to be watching it anymore. By the way, I have not seen the last 2 episodes of WandaVision, and I'm okay with it. It's been fine. Stick to your guns. Eternal star Barry Keoghan to lead thriller Sapphire for Small Axe producer Emu Bankside launches sales EFM. Interestingly enough, I don't know where they get the word star from this guy, and the film has not been released. Nobody's seen it other than people who've had screening opportunities, and it doesn't screen well. I don't know how anybody could be a star of the film The Eternals. It's garbage. You just wait until you have an opportunity to see it. Judge for yourself. Yeah, I don't care about this guy. I don't care anything about any of the projects that he has. The only thing that interested me is that we're talking about somebody who, is going to be at a Bankside project that I might be interested in. We'll see. I don't know. But I'm not fond of this actor. I'm not fond of his politics, and I'm not fond of anything that he's been in, including the thing that most people haven't even seen, but because it hasn't been released yet. So anyway. And finally, the most important news of the day, Roku surges 51.2 million accounts. That's a lot for a streaming box, and one of my most favorite. They reported an unexpected profit in Q4. I think it's great. Rokus are a wonderful device. If you don't have one, they make it so that you don't need a streaming box or a computer or a phone or tablet or anything else, or even a smart TV. They take over all those duties and do it in an outside appliance. But I think it's pretty cool. Anyway, thank you so much. I really appreciate each and every one of you checking out the 6 Minute Daily. Be sure to check out the Friday pre-flight. We're going to cover what we think we're talking about for the weekend. Be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. And until next time, bye.
Thanks for visiting today. Be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts.
Yay!
Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can, as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day.